Have you ever heard of soul pulling? I know a lot of people haven't because it's really an old ritual that people are kind of really coming back into. Now, I've done this many, many years ago and it was amazing. So what are some of the things that you might really require pulling your soul back from? This can be things that happen in this lifetime or in past lifetimes. If you kind of keep like, I'm concerned about this or I'm worried about this, but it really hasn't happened in this lifetime, it could be from a past lifetime. I will say usually traumatic events, shocking moments, accidents, being in an accident or seeing or witnessing an accident, funerals of people that are really, really close to you, your parents, grandparents, siblings, any of those can like bring in like severe crisis to us. If you've ever had hospitalization or surgeries under anesthesia can be traumas because we're literally putting our bodies into literally almost like a dead state because we can't react to anything while they do their surgery. I will say chronic illnesses, betrayal or abandonment issues, prolonged periods of stress or burnout, emotional or physical abuse, any near-death experiences that you've had, anything of like living through a natural disaster, addiction or substance abuse, financial crisis of any type. I will say witnessing or experiencing violence. And this can be just like one of those, like either being a part of a war or seeing a war. So it doesn't have to be this lifetime. It can be any lifetime. And soul pulling is absolutely necessary to kind of bring back parts of our soul that are kind of still stuck in those situations. And it really can't get out until we literally pull it back into us so we can bring that back to our healed state. One of the best ways to do this is in a soul pulling ritual. Can be pronounced healing for your body, your soul, and your mind as you bring back parts of your soul in back to this lifetime so you can completely heal. When we've lost parts of our soul, it really does take a toll on our physical body, and it can come up in many different ways. This can be chronic pain or sorrow that we just really can't get past in some areas of our life. Usually you know that you've lost parts of your soul when you have lack of concentration or problems sleeping, depression, or kind of just this low morale, kind of like I'll just deal with anything because I don't want to fight anymore. I will say lack of passion for what's in your life or what's going on around you. Difficulty manifesting ideas or not able to manifest what you require or desire in your life. Really requiring a sense of closure in your life. Desiring to kind of almost escape or get away from. Almost an emotional numbness or detachment from everybody else, or really feeling empty. Usually this can also come up in heightened panic attacks or anxiety that comes in for us, literally increased irritability or anger issues where you really can't get past or get over certain things. Physical ailments without like a medical cause, like you'll just have like pain that comes through your body but you don't know why or where it's for, or you didn't have an injury there. It can be that's not really healing because our body's really not complete. And this can really disrupt your spiritual awareness journey. If you are on a journey and you've kind of gotten to that plateau where you're kind of like, I'm not really moving forward or I'm not really moving past this, this may mean that you require soul pulling. And soul pulling is something that can regain like inner light and your presence and literally passion for anybody and everything in your life. Passion for love, food, doing your work, kind of getting your life passion going. That is something that can really bring in a lot of amazing healing energy for us. Soul pulling can bring in such an amazing benefit to your life and bringing to kind of strengthen you back up, because if you're really missing parts of your soul and you don't have it, you're going to feel like you're missing something or something's not there. And this can be really a great way to embark on like a spiritual journey of bringing all of those pieces back together. It doesn't mean you have to relive any of this. It's just talking about like bringing that back in. Now, I will say some of the benefits of soul pulling are going to be increased self-confidence, clarity of mind, almost like this like passion for your life, your work. What do you want to do? What do you want to create in your life? This vitality that you are really just like, yes. And oh my gosh, heightened intuition is just like icing on a good cupcake, because it is going to be, your intuition is going to be like, wow, out there. And literally your connection to the spiritual world will just astronomically just take off, because you have this expanded consciousness now. With all of you there, you are going to have this amazing energy of I can do anything, or I can get past any problem or issues or anything. It just makes life so much better. Now, soul pulling can happen in a couple of different ways. Sometimes it really is a healing process. So sometimes it can be done once and it's one and done. There's no requirement to do it again. But I will tell you, sometimes there's people that want to do it a couple of times, and it doesn't always mean everybody has to. Sometimes there's people one and done and we're finished, we've got it. And then other times it may take several times, 3 or 4 times for people to go through it. So you would have to go do 3 or 4 different rituals to get this soul pulled back in and bring that conscious flow back into your life.